Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to part 2 of the IFBB Amateur Olympia vlog. It's Friday, November 27, bright and early, man. It's just after 6 in the AM. So didn't sleep the best last night, to be completely honest. I kind of I generally have a lot of trouble sleeping when I'm carb depleted. So I slept for less than 6 hours, got to sleep pretty much straight away when I got to bed, but it was after midnight and now up at 6. So anyway, just about to get things started. The sun is shining on this beautiful Friday morning here on the Gold Coast. Shining so much I can't even get some zoom of focus. There we go. You see that shit. The sun is up, I'm up. Got the drop stack about to go down. Drop factor and acupuncture, of course, up in this bitch. Gonna go and smash my last cardio session for this prep right now, man. So I'm excited. Another half an hour on the elliptical trainer, intervals, so 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off for half an hour. Get that done, and then come back up here, and that's it. The work is done. Start to enjoy a little bit of carb loading today, a little bit of relaxation before the big comp tomorrow. So I'm gonna smash the drop stack, and I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, here we are. Anytime Fitness, Miami Beach on the Gold Coast. Actually on the Gold Coast Highway. Look at that. Convenient as shit, man. Just like a 10-minute drive from the penthouse where we're staying. Anyway, so it's about 8 AM now. So I took my my drop factor and acupuncture stack, and got real busy. Sat down at my computer and got real busy doing a bunch of work, which is not the first time that's happened. I'm sure a bunch of you that use drop factor and the drop stack will know that not only does it increase fat burning and fat metabolism, but also increases efficiency. So I kind of just got in the zone, man, and before I knew it, 2 hours just went. So here, about 2 hours after, it's all good. I'll take some more alka. I'm not going to take some more drop factor because I don't want to have a massive crash afterwards. So I'm going to take some more acupuncture, hop on the elliptical trainer, smash myself 30 minutes of intervals, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. All right, guys, that's it. Last cardio session done. Nice and sweaty. Once again, you know what? That Gold Coast humidity got me like, man. Anyway, I felt ambitious, so I went a little bit over. 35 minutes to finish strong. Working right to the end, like I said last night, man. 120 right to the end. That's it. Last cardio session. Oh shit, I'm excited. Yeah. So I'm just in here at the bathroom at Anytime Fitness, and I pinched their scale from outside because our penthouse doesn't have a scale, obviously. And you guys, like I said to you yesterday, while I'm doing a proper peak week, I like to weigh myself every morning just to see where my body's at. So yesterday was 92.5, first thing in the morning. So let's see what another day of full carb depleting. The sodium came out yesterday, remember, for the first day. So technically that should lose a lot of water, even though I almost went 20 liters of water yesterday. Because I didn't have the sodium, my body shouldn't be holding a lot of that water. And I can confirm I must have pissed out at least 20 liters of water yesterday. So let's see, let's step on. See what the scale says this morning. From 92.5, 90.3. I was going to show you guys, it's not going to stand there. 90.3. So 2.2 kilos down in one day, which is 100% water. Guarantee it's water from glycogen. Obviously that last day of carb depleting has gotten rid of all of the water in the muscle cells that was being stored as glycogen. Has got rid of all the glycogen and all the water along with it. Getting rid of sodium has just flushed my body of a lot of water. So down almost 2.5 kilos in one day. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Obviously right now is the last workout, the last cardio. So now I can start carb loading today, thankfully. Start cutting water out, keep the sodium out, and then hopefully everything tightens up and we're stage ready by this time tomorrow. So let's have a look. Let's see what 2.5 kilos in one day looks like. I'm pretty much ready, man. There's not a whole lot that needs to go. A little bit of water, as you can see, still a little, as I pull the skin, a bit of water retention down in there. A little bit on the abs, but not much. Chest is nice, tight and full. Not quite full, but tight at least. Give me another 24 hours, man, I will be stage ready. Let's go! Alright, so back here at the penthouse, and guess what? The carb load begins. Check it, meal number one about to go down, man, breakfast. So you guys can see here, so I got oats, 90 grams of oats. I got about half a scoop of MTS whey in there as well for a little bit of protein, a little bit of fiber. Mainly oats though. So this meal is gonna get me about just over 50 grams of carbs. Half a scoop of MTS whey is gonna get me like 15 grams of protein and a little bit of fat as well. So this is meal number one of the carb up. Now, I sent some videos and some photos to Jake Nicolopoulos, Team Massive Joe sponsored athlete, now a pro bodybuilder, Mr. World, of course, and some video of me posing straight after I did morning cardio this morning. So I sent him those photos and the video, which would have been fasted, post cardio, no pump. And he's helping me out with getting this carb load absolutely perfect today. So what I'm gonna do is hit 50 grams of carbs for the first 2 meals, minimal protein, so like 15, 20 grams of protein, minimal fat. Take some photos, send them to Jake, see how I'm looking, and take it 2 meals at a time. So just 100 grams of carbs at a time, man, because I'm looking on point this morning. I could get a little bit fuller, but I don't want to sacrifice any of that midsection and lower back condition for the sake of fullness. So in men's physique, that takes priority. They want to see really tight midsections, really tight backs, and they're not too fussed with fullness. So that's one of the challenges of competing in this division. So we're going to take it 2 meals at a time. So I'm going to smash this down. Water load has finished, of course. So today, yesterday, as you guys know, I had almost 20 liters. Today I'm cutting that back to maximum 6. So I'll get 5 to 6 liters. I've only had 600 mils so far. So I've got a full shaker with all my morning supplements in there, my Barracuda, my anabolic triad, my MTS greens. You guys know what's in there, BioGrow, all that kind of stuff. My usual morning supplement stack. So that'll take me up to 1.2 liters by the time I get through that. Got my morning pill supplements as well, my Core Flex, my Creation Supplements fish oil, and some other bits and pieces. Just gonna bust out some work now. Get this meal in, try and relax, and enjoy the day. We'll catch you guys soon. All right, meal number 2 about to go down. It's just gone past 11:30 in the AM. Taylor, eating some rice cakes. And I've got, this is an epic meal right here. Fillet steak, about 50 grams of fillet steak. Got about 50 grams of grilled asparagus. Like I said to you guys, the best way to eat asparagus grilled. And then 300 grams of cinnamon sweet potato. So this is gonna get me, similar to meal number 1, about 50 grams of carbs, a little bit over 50 grams of carbs. Tiny amount of protein, probably 18, 20 grams of protein, and then the greens in there for a little bit of digestion, a little bit of fiber, and just because I'm used to eating greens and in particular asparagus. So I'm gonna smash this down, then we're off to Surfers Paradise, aren't we? Bit of shopping, bit of R&R, bit of retail therapy, and then we're off to athletes registration. We'll see you guys there. Alright, so we're here at Pacific Fair, one of the Gold Coast's biggest, if not the biggest shopping centre. And we're looking for a couple of things. I'm having a look around to see if there's any new boardies that I want to rock out on stage tomorrow rather than wearing the same ones I did at the state show, because the girls seem to think that, you know, you can't wear the same pair of boardies. Personally, I don't give a but whatever. So that's all good. And then we're just picking up some clothing for our shoot with Taz. Ash and I are doing a photo shoot with Taz at the penthouse on Sunday. So we just got to pick up some clothing for that. I've actually got to grab some bikinis. I got to grab some trunks, not posing trunks, but like briefs. That's probably the best way to describe it. Some briefs as well. So, and then we're off to registration. So, see you guys soon. Okay, so our little retail expedition is done. Asha, what did you pick up?
Not a lot.
No?
Bras.
Umbrellas?
Oh, umbrellas.
Bras. Things for the shoot with Taz on Sunday. I got myself some briefs down in there. I got myself a new pair of boardies for tomorrow's competition. They look pretty good, don't they?
What did you get, Taylor?
Boardies look good. Boardies look good.
Sunglasses.
And Taylor got some sunnies. All right, it's off to registration. Let's go. So here we are at registration. We're on time, if not a few minutes early, and have a look at the line of athletes already. We could be here a while. Let's see if we can sneak in with some friends of ours who got here extra early. See how we go. Oh, look at this guy. What's up? What's up, brother? Good to see you.
How are you feeling?
You made it?
Made it.
I'm feeling horrible. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I've had about 600 grams of carbs so far.
That'll do it. Look at that. You can see when them carbs are gone. Boom.
Straight into the triceps.
Straight in there.
Which is what you get judged on in physique.
You're actually looking fuller than last week.
I know.
Already?
2 kilos heavier.
God damn. Damn. Anyway, we're going to be here a while, right?
Yeah.
Look at the... All right. Let the wait begin. All right, we're almost here. Got the pass. Got the paperwork. Got the passport.
That's what up.
Just about to get measured. I think that this contest should be judged on who's the tallest.
I feel like
Just get it over and done with.
We'd be within a good chance that way. There's a lot of short people around.
Just go by height. Competition over.
Exactly.
Ash is here as well. You got to get measured too, or weighed, or what?
Measured.
Height.
That's why I take my hair down.
Ash is going to measure, and the little meter's just going to say short.
Yeah. It's going to hit the ground.
All right, we're almost done. And just when we thought we'd made it to the front of the line, measured in, weighed in, did all we had to do. Another. How many lines do they have in this place? You know what it's like? It's like an amusement park where you're waiting for a roller coaster, and you get through the first line, and you get to the second line, and then the third line, and then the fourth line.
We just had a sponsor today who's come up with a really
Close,
great
we're close.
innovation. It's called the...
Still waiting. Still waiting. Luckily, we came prepared. Asher, what do you got down there? Quick meal, eating out of a Ziploc bag. I came even more prepared, bought mine in a Tupperware container. Another 300 grams of sweet potato. Another 50 grams of chicken, so another 50 grams of carbs, a little bit more than 50 grams of carbs, and another 10, 15 grams of protein. No greens or anything in this one because I didn't have a chance to cook them before we left. But anyway, so this will be meal number 3 for the day. The carb load continues. The little bit of water continues, so I'm down to, I see that, there you go. So I've had about 3.5 litres of water today so far, so probably 2 more-ish to go. And we'll just keep waiting. We're pretty close though. We can see the finish line. We're finally done. We made it, didn't we? Whole crew's done.
Finally.
And look at that, little passports. IFBB international passports.
Just in case we ever want to go and compete in the States.
Well, don't confuse it with your Australian passport, or else you won't be competing anywhere. All right, I think now we're going to head back to the penthouse, and then we're going to be back here. So it's like 3:30 now, and we're going to be back here at 6 o'clock for an athletes meeting. So
Get some food in.
Get some food in, pose a little bit maybe,
Maybe even tan a little bit.
chill a little bit, and then come back for round 2.
Sounds good.
All right, guys, so back here at the penthouse, it's just gone 6 p.m. and it is time for meal number 4. No surprises there. Same as meal number 2. Got steak. I got a little bit more steak in here, actually. I got probably 100 grams of steak, so getting me 20, 25 grams of protein. 300 grams of sweet potato, cinnamon sweet potato, of course. Another 50 grams of protein, a little bit more than 50. And then got some asparagus back in here. Being back at the penthouse, fired up the grill and did some grilled asparagus as well. So once again, another little bit more than 50 grams of carbs. So this will take me up to over 200 for today. Little bit more protein just to keep the protein up, and the greens in there just for the fiber and keep the greens up. water's starting to come to an end. So finish this off. This will get me to just under 4 liters of water. So I've probably got a maximum 1 more liter that I'll drink today, maybe a little bit more. We'll see how we go. So I'm gonna smash this down. Got some work going on down here as well. I'm gonna get this meal in, then I'm actually gonna go check in with Jake, Team Massive Joe sponsored athlete, Jake Nicolopoulos, staying just down the road. So he's gonna have a look, see how the carb loading, water depleting is going, give me some advice, tell me, you know, how many more carbs I should eat. It's just good to, obviously I have a plan in place, but it's good to get a second opinion from somebody who Jake actually hasn't seen me in the flesh for a while now, well, since we trained before the universe, so for over a month. So he'll be able to give me a second person's opinion on how I'm looking and what I should do with the carbs leading into the show. So I'm gonna smash this down, go see Jake, and we'll see you guys there. What's going on here, girls? Looks like Ash's hair is on point. Look at that. Is that all washed and dried? What would you call that? Platinum blonde?
Yep. Barley blonde.
I would go so far as to call that blonde as right there. Look at that. Hair is on point. So girls are doing girly things. It's about 7:30 now on Friday night. So 7:30 in the PM, and time for meal number 5 for me, man. So I'm all set up down here. Now I've mixed it up a little bit this meal. So similar to some of my other meals, I got about 100 grams of fillet steak there. So about 25 grams of protein. I've cut the sweet potato back in this meal. So I've got 150 grams of sweet potato, and then topped up the rest of the carbs with rice cake. And then got some asparagus in there as well, about 100 grams of asparagus. So the reason why I've cut the sweet potato back from 300 down to 150 and putting some rice cakes in is just because my stomach after my last meal, similar to what it did last week when I got towards the end of that first day that was the comp day of carb loading, just started to feel a little bit upset, so a little bit troubled, mainly because of I would say the starches in the sweet potato and just the amount of carbohydrates coming from the amount of carbohydrates in total, but then the sweet potato as well. So I've just decided just to cut the sweet potato back a little bit to half, and then top up the rest of those carbs with a much easier carbohydrate source to digest, or something that my body finds much easier to digest. So still 50 grams of carbs, 50% coming from sweet potato, 50% from rice cakes. I'm gonna smash this down, continue getting this work going on. Taz is in the background here, playing bloody Space Invaders or some shit. I am gonna join him, don't get it twisted. So I'm gonna smash this down. We got 1 more meal tonight. Water is almost done, so another half a liter in here. It'll take me to 4.5, and then 1 more half a liter, that's 5, and then that's it. It's pretty much nothing until stage time from there. So I'm hungry, man. We'll smash this meal. We'll see you guys soon. Panning time again. What number code is this, Taylor?
3, 4?
3 or 4? I think it's number 3, because we did one last night that you guys saw, one today that you didn't see, so this would be number 3. So coat number 3 of base tan is going on right now. Ooh, that's cold. Shit. So we're gonna do 3, and then we'll do 1 more tonight. So we'll have 4 coats of base tan, and then we're gonna do 2 top coats, and then probably another top coat backstage, and then posing oil on top of the top coat. So we are not spiders when it comes to tan at this competition after the judges' feedback last weekend. So, yeah, let's keep going. Let's get dark. Let's get Blackie Chan. All right, guys, just about 10 p.m. Time for meal number 6, the last meal of the day. No surprises here. We got exactly the same as meal number 5. So a little over 100 grams of steak, 150 grams sweet potato, about 100 grams of grilled asparagus, and then about 30 grams of rice cake. So once again, another 50 grams of carbs. This will be the last meal for the day, so the last carbs for the day. And then I'll see how I wake up tomorrow morning, how I'm looking tomorrow morning. If I need more carbs, then we'll make that call tomorrow morning. At this stage, there really is no schedule or no plan for tomorrow. It really depends how I look when I wake up in the morning. So I'm gonna smash this meal down. Last 500 mils of water as well. So that with some BCAAs in there also. and some got some Biogrow in there, some creatine, HCl, HMB Pure. My usual, what I would usually take as my post-workout sups, even though I didn't train today. I'm having with my last meal of the day. So that'll be the last water for today, and pretty much the last water until after prejudging tomorrow. So I'm going to keep my water intake tomorrow really low, just sips kind of as I need it, to wet my mouth pretty much. So water starts to get cut, obviously. And then, yeah, the carbs, we'll see how we go tomorrow. So I'm pretty hungry, man. I'm gonna smash down this meal and we'll catch you guys just before bed. All right, guys, that's pretty much a wrap. It's just after 11 p.m. on Friday, 27th of November, day before the IFBB Amateur Olympia. I'm just chilling here on the couch, man, lying on my black quilt, black doona, because I'm covered in tan, as you guys can see on my face and saw earlier on. So I've got 4 coats of base tan on now, so getting nice and dark, which is good because the judges said I was way too light last week. So nice and dark, just getting my last little bit of water in over here. You guys can see that. It's probably 100 mils left in there with my my pre-bed sups. Got my pre-bed pills about to go down, fish oil, Core Flex. You know what's up, the usual supplementation. So I'm pretty exhausted, to be honest. There's not a whole lot left in the tank. Even though I've been carbing up today, the calories were still, they were above what I've been eating during the week, but still very low. I only consumed, I think it's like 2,200 calories, even with the carb load today. So still not a lot of food, but it's all good, man. We're almost there. So I'm gonna smash down these supplements, get myself to bed. We've got an early start tomorrow. The makeup ladies get here for Asher at like 5:30 tomorrow morning, which means I'm up at 5:30 tomorrow morning, which is not really a bad thing. I get up early anyway, check my condition and plan what I'm going to do with carbs and water for the rest of the day. So that's a wrap. That's it for this here Friday, 27th of November, the night before the IFBB Amateur Olympia. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of vlog and all the other deliciousness on our YouTube channel. Until tomorrow, peace.